Welcome to my workshop. This evening I'm going to talk a little bit about what you can do to limit or eliminate noise from your mic when you're filming on the Appalachian Trail. When you get up on the side of those mountains and the wind is shooting up along the side or coming across the top of the mountains, you're going to get a lot of wind noise. So if you're going to be using your smartphone, you might want to try something like this. This is the Rode Video Mic Me with a dead cat, and I have a separate video already posted on a windy day. It really shows you how great something like this can be to cut wind noise. But what about if you're using something like this, which is your earbuds with the built-in microphone? So I'm going to show you how to make a dead cat in just a few minutes and how that can really improve your sound quality. So stay tuned. So just a couple things we're going to need. One is a piece of fake fur. This kind of looks like gorilla skin. You can get these at a local craft store, or maybe you have an old stuffed animal laying around the house somewhere, or maybe you want to pick one up at a thrift store. Anyway, you're just going to need a small piece of fur, some thread in the matching color, a needle, and some scissors. The first thing we're going to do is going to figure out approximately what is the circumference dimension of our microphone. And we're going to cut out a small piece of fabric. The fabric will be approximately 1/2 of an inch longer than your microphone, and my guess right now is probably 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch would be a perfect circumference. So to check the circumference that we need, I'm just going to gently roll this around, and I need enough of an edge that I can sew. I'll just put a pencil here and take a look at it, and if I measure that, it looks like I want to cut out a strip that is 1 inch long and approximately 1 inch, we'll say 2 inches, 1 inch by 2 inches. The next thing I'm going to do is just trim off at the ends of any really long hairs. And now I'll get my needle and thread out, and we're going to create a cylinder, and we'll sew that cylinder. But we have to do this while our cord is in place. So we'll be sewing that up so that cylinder can move up and down on the line. The next thing you want to take into consideration is this will be the top. So you want to orient your fabric with your hair facing down toward the ground. So we're going to put this above, and with our needle already started, we're going to do stitching loops the whole way up to the top, and then we're going to cinch it. So if you know how to do a baseball stitch, you're going over the top of one side and under the other. So just keep working that until you get up to the top. Alright, so we've got to the top, and now we're going to put some stitching through the top, and we're going to draw that top together. We can just You know, wrap around it a few times. Take a needle through there. Put a lock stitch in. Go through again. Put another lock stitch. And call that good. Cut that off. All right, so what do we have? We have a dead cat. You can see in there we have a tube that we can slide down over our microphone, and the top is cinched so it cannot drop down. So you can wear that against your shirt. It'll eliminate rubbing noises against your shirt, and certainly it will cut down on the wind noise. You can do this for pennies, or if you want to, again, you can go to the internet or your camera store and buy a Rode mic, or use some combination of both. So I hope you found this little tip helpful, and I hope your videos will become much more enjoyable as you cut out that annoying wind noise. Till later, take care, see you on the trail.